Hello, this is Pike Peters from Rexgarel MG, and we all know that dual cab utes are as Australian as footy. That's why we're at the Geelong West Footy Ground, and MG have gone into this Australian ute market in a big way. They do sponsor a footy team down in Adelaide, that's great, but here in Geelong, what they brought to the party is a very large dual cab ute. It's got a 3.3 meter long wheelbase, so it sits between some of those full-sized American utes in the market and the popular offerings of the traditional Aussie dual cab ute. This is a striking looking ute with these stacked headlights, this very prominent MG grille. You won't have to guess what brand this ute is when you see it coming towards you. And this longer wheelbase means that there is tons of room on the inside with lots of clever packaging. So it's a very comfortable place to be inside. This is the top spec Explore Pro. So it has leather interior. It's got heated and ventilated front and rear seats. The driver gets a massage function, tons of features there. And that's not the only civilized thing about this ute. Uniquely in the segment, it has a multi-link rear suspension. That's great because it comes without too many compromises. This still has a 3.5 ton towing capacity, which is fantastic. And your payload weight is still between 670 and 770 kilos. So it makes it a very capable hauler. And with the off-road capability, this has got a Borg-Warner electronic transfer case with twin locking differentials. So it's got the credibility to go off-road and get you into most places. The MGU9 is powered by a very capable 2.5 liter diesel 4-cylinder. It's got a lovely transmission matched with it. So it's a refined place to drive, and it's got plenty of power to all the wheels that you need via those drive modes, which you select on the screen. And you can also go into 4-low with a push of the button. That fades out some of the other drive modes, but it means you can get almost anywhere within the departure angles of this lovely large MGU9 ute. The very large tub of this MGU9 is accessible via this dampened tailgate, so it's very easy to take down and put up with one hand. And the other cool feature is this integrated step. Now you have to fold the step out separately and stand in this cutout and really reach halfway into the tub, which is super handy and a very clever design feature. And that step is very handy for getting up into the bed of the ute without much drama at all. Welcome to the absolutely feature-packed and quite elegant interior of the MGU9. This is a lovely place to be. You've got a lot of tech, so a 12.3 inch driver screen. You've got a 12.3 inch infotainment screen that controls all your off-road drive modes. We'll have a quick look at those in a second. You've got this very cool aircraft-inspired gear selector. So up for reverse, down for drive. You've got a park button there. It feels great in the hand. You've got, of course, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. You've got a 15-watt wireless charging pad, so that's going to keep your phone charged and charge it up fairly quickly. It's finished in kind of this ultra suede, which is also present here in the headliner in this top spec MGU9. And as I mentioned, leather interior, lovely stitching and surfaces. You've got an 8-speaker JBL stereo as well, which is quite a good one to bang out the tunes while you're driving along in this very refined ute. There's some really neat stuff in this center screen. So you've got an expert view, which is like a see-through of the car using the cameras. So you can see if there are any obstacles off-road. At the moment, we're in a car park, but I can see the lines under the car. You get your current vehicle status, so that tells you all your water temperature, oil temperature. You've got your tire pressures, handy to have when you're in those fun situations off-road. And you've also got an off-road history, which gives you an idea of altitude, pitch angle, roll angle, and that is kind of cool bragging rights. And then all of your drive modes are here. You've got eco mode, which is 2-wheel drive when you're driving around in the street. Then you can go into normal mode. That gives you a 4-wheel drive high. From there, you go into sport mode, also four-wheel drive, but stiffens things up and makes it feel a little more lively. You've got snow mode, that's pretty self-explanatory, as is mud mode, but mud and snow are very different surfaces to drive on, so handy to have. And then your final is sand mode. For those adventures on the beaches in Australia, that's great to have. The MGU9 is also equipped with a wade sensor, which is handy. This has a wading depth of 550 millimeters. That's not the class leading effort in the segment, but that's pretty good. And it's very handy to have a wade sensing feature when you're crossing those streams while you're on your off-road adventure. Another optional feature on the MGU9, which isn't on this particular vehicle, is the Smart Hatch, which is an electric window which descends into the back of that divider between the cabin and the tailgate, and then you can fold that mid-gate forward, and that gives you a full 1,600 litres with the bed essentially extended over the rear seats of the cabin. The team at Rexcarel MG are very excited to show you the MGU9. We've had some very happy customers pick up their utes already, and we think you'll find it a very impressive way to haul a load and haul your family. It's a very nice ute indeed.